Hi, sunshines. Welcome and join us for relaxing and grounding yoga for these next 30 minutes. This flow is great for all levels and it's going to be grounding, so we will be nice and close to the ground for all of our stretches and poses. And the most complicated or advanced stretch we'll be doing is the splits, and you are welcome to modify that as well. So everyone is welcome. We're here every night, 5 p.m. Pacific time on TikTok Live. All of these recordings do get recorded and posted to YouTube and also to the Sunshine community for an ad-free experience. All of the links to those are in the bio on this channel. So if you're going to be joining us, find a nice comfortable place that you can stretch out, grab some water, and just be present. Be here in the now. Take this time for you to listen to your body, listen to what you need, and to try not to let what's happening outside get into these next 30 minutes. So we'll get started in a nice, comfortable seated position. And we're gonna just start. I start every yoga flow with a short intention setting and guided meditation. It's gonna be really quick, don't worry. So we're gonna start nice and comfortable seat, and the hands can come onto the knees, either down for grounding or up into receiving. We can bring the hands into a mudra, whatever feels good for you. And I invite you to close your eyes or gaze down at the ground as we tune into our bodies, into ourself. Relax the tongue away from the roof of the mouth and rest it on the back of the teeth. Sitting nice and tall, drop those shoulders down and away from the ears to release any tension in the head and neck area. And we're going to begin by taking 3 big deep breaths together. Big breath through the nose. Inhale. Exhaling through the mouth. As we exhale, releasing any tension, anything we no longer want to rid ourselves of with the breath. You can picture it leaving your body in the form of a dark black smoke. Inhaling through the nose again. Exhaling through the mouth. Last time, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. And now returning the breath to normal breathing. Breathing in and out through the nose. I invite you to really try to take long, deep breaths during this yoga flow, as this is going to be a grounding and pretty slow-moving flow with some hatha. So it's all about just winding down, calming down the energy. Not like vinyasa where we're like breathing and like moving breath to movement, kind of more fast-paced. This is going to be very chill and relaxed. So long, deep breathing. In and out through the nose, or in through the nose, out through the mouth, whatever feels good for you. So we'll get started with our first stretch. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I am Ashlee Sunshine. We are live here at Sunshine Paradise Retreat for our live yoga of the day. We're here every evening, 5 p.m. Pacific time on TikTok Live for relaxing and grounding yoga. So we're going to start in a simple, easy pose here, bringing the right hand to rest on the ground. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, reach and stretch towards the right. Reach that left arm as much as you can over to the right. You can rest on your elbow here if that feels good. Inhaling, coming up through the center, exhaling as we drop that hand down. And now we're gonna do that on the left side. So our left hand is here on the ground. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale as we stretch to the left, coming to rest on the elbow, reaching the right arm up and to the left. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, drop that hand down. Take a deep breath here, center. Exhale as we fall forward, coming into a forward fold here in lotus. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us for yoga today. I'm so grateful to be here with you all. Namaste, divine beings. Thank you for being here. Hope you're having a great day. Inhale, come up to center, and exhale. We're going to do some spinal mobility and flexibility exercises in this seated posture. So we're going to bring the hands either here on the ankles or on the knees, whatever is more comfortable for you. And we're just going to begin by rocking front to back. Inhaling as we rock forward and exhaling as we rock back. Breathing in and out through the nose. And you can move as fast or as slow as you'd like here. Just find your own flow. We are moving breath to movement here. I know I said earlier it's not breath to movement, but I don't consider this vinyasa. Vinyasa yoga to me is more of a workout. I don't consider this really a workout, but I guess it is. Really easy. Easy workout. And now we're going to flip those legs. So put the left in the front or the right if you had whatever reverse. Inhaling as we come forward and exhaling as we come back. This is going to warm up our spine, our abs. Gonna get our pelvic floor and hips moving. Just a few more times. Last round. And coming back to center. We're gonna flip those legs again, and now we're gonna move into some seated spinal circles. Inhaling as we come forward, exhaling as we come back and around, using our hands to help propel us in a nice circular motion. Nice big deep breaths as we move through these stretches. If you find your thoughts wandering to anything outside of this room, just gently bringing the awareness back to you, back to this present moment, back to the breath. We are here to be present, and it's okay that our thoughts wander. We just have to gently bring them back. That is the whole point. Okay, we're gonna flip those legs, and now we're gonna rotate the other direction. So we're going left now. Inhaling as we come forward, exhaling as we come back. Just a few more times. Hi, everybody. Namaste. Thank you for being here. I hope you are having a relaxing day. Happy Saturday. And coming back to center. We're going to come onto our knees. Open those knees nice and wide. As we stretch our arms forward, bringing our forehead to touch the mat or ground. Or you can keep your head lifted or bring the chin to the ground. Whatever feels good for you. And just take some deep breaths here, really reaching and stretching forward as we extend that tailbone back. Nice long deep breaths. On the next exhale, moving into heart melting pose, we're going to shift forward onto our chest as we send the hips up. Bend the elbows, bringing them into prayer, and keep breathing. Focusing on the breath. Dropping those hands down, we're going to use our hands to lift us up, coming into tabletop. Moving into some cat-cow flow. Inhale as we gaze up, drop the belly down. Exhale for cat, pull the belly into the chest, into the spine, tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Move at your own pace here. Find your flow, breath to movement. Another breath to movement here. And coming back to tabletop. And now we're gonna move through some circular motions to the right. Nice big circles around the spine. Inhaling as we come up to the left and around, exhaling as we come down. Being gentle as we wake up our body. If this is your first time stretching today, just be kind to yourself. And now rotate the other way. So now we're gonna go big circles to the left, up and down. Inhale as we come up, exhale as we come down. And coming back to tabletop. Good job, everybody. Thanks for being here. Okay, we're gonna flip those toes so they're facing the ground. Inhale. Exhale, coming into downward facing dog. Send the hips up towards the sky. Pedal out the legs. Press through all 10 fingers in both palms. Take a deep breath through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Releasing any tension with the breath. Inhale, the right leg high. Exhale, bring that right foot through, coming into a lunge. Keep that back knee lifted to start. And keep breathing, focusing on the breathing. Dropping that back knee down, we're gonna flip the toes so they're facing the ground, coming into a low lunge. Bringing the hand to the knee, open that knee to get a little bit deeper stretch if you want. Inhale the right arm high, reach up for a side body stretch. Exhale as we drop that hand down, back and around to the ground. We're gonna bring our weight into our left knee as we straighten out the right foot. Inhale. As we exhale, drop the chest over the knee. Recommitting to that bend in the front knee. We're gonna use our right hand to grab our left leg behind us and pull it towards our body as we lunge forward. Keep that breath moving. Nice long deep breathing. Drop that back leg down, coming back into a low lunge, option to stay here or come into the splits. We'll be here for about 30 seconds, so try to hold it. Try to breathe through any pain or soreness you might be feeling. Try to release it with the breath. Just a little bit longer. Okay, dropping onto our right hip. We're gonna bend that front knee, coming into pigeon pose. So where we can use our hands to lift us up and drop down in our center line, checking to the left to make sure that our ankle, knee, and toes are in one line. Inhale to find length, lift the chest. And as we exhale, dropping that chest down, coming into sleeping pigeon on our elbows. Hi guys, gals and guys, sunshine. Lift that chest up, flip those toes, and inhale the right leg high, shake it out. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh through the mouth, releasing any tension with the breath. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bring that left foot through, coming into a lunge. Keep that back knee lifted. And continue that deep breathing. Dropping that back knee down. Coming into a low lunge, flip the back toes. Bringing the hand to the knee, we can open this knee up to get a deeper stretch in the lunge here. We can inhale as we lift our left arm up to stretch. Exhale as we bring that left arm down and around the back to the ground. We're gonna bring our weight into that right knee as we kick the left foot out, flex that left foot. Inhale here. Exhale as we drop the chest over the thighs. We're gonna bend back into our left knee. And our left arm is gonna come up and grab that right foot behind as we lunge forward. Pull that foot behind. And drop that back leg, nice and easy. Okay, we can come back into a low lunge or slide into the splits. We'll be here for about 30 seconds. Just breathe, continue focusing on that breath. The breath is there to help us stay present and also to release, to move, to live. And dropping out, coming onto that left hip. We're gonna bend that left knee as we come into pigeon pose. So we can use our hands to lift us up, drop down the midline of our body, turn to the right to check to make sure that the toes, ankle, and knee are in one line. Inhale to find length. Exhale as we come down into sleeping pigeon, dropping down onto the elbows. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us for yoga this evening. We're here every night, 5 p.m. Pacific time on TikTok Live for relaxing and grounding yoga. Feel free to join us anytime. You can drop in, you can join us, you can watch, listen. Lifting that chest up with the hands. We're gonna flip that back foot. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath through the nose. Exhale through the mouth or the nose. Walk the feet to meet the hands. Bringing the feet hip width distance apart, we're gonna come down and squat down into a yogi squat. Open those knees nice and wide. We can bring the hands here to the ground and center as we rotate side to side to get a deeper stretch here. Or we can bring the hands into prayer. We're gonna do a little side squat workout here. So we're gonna bring our weight into our left knee as we kick that right foot up. Flex the right foot towards the head. And we're gonna do a little foot yoga. So we're gonna stretch and flex the foot, point and flex. Just a few times. And then we're gonna bring our weight into the right leg as we kick that left foot out, point and flex the left foot now. Okay, now we're gonna do our side squat workout. So for 30 seconds, we're just gonna go right to left, okay? And go. Find your own flow at your own pace. Just a little bit longer. You can do this. Okay, last time. We're gonna actually come to standing with the legs straight. Bring the hands to the ground. Take a deep breath here. As we exhale, bring the feet together and drop down into a yogi squat and drop down into butterfly. So we're gonna bring those feet together, soles of the feet together. And this is a great place to do some foot massage if you are called to give your feet some love. Inhale to find length. Exhale, drop the chest over the feet. Inhale, lift that chest up and away. And we're gonna open those legs nice and wide, coming into a seated straddle. Flex the toes so that our thighs are engaged. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, reach for the foot, left foot. Try to go a little deeper with the exhale. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, stretch to the right. Inhale, center, reach up, and exhale as we drop the chest to the ground, center. You can come to rest on the elbows. We can move right to left to get a nice range of stretch here, if that feels good. And just keep breathing. Inhale, coming up to center. Exhale as we close those legs. Flex the feet, coming into a seated forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach for your feet. We're gonna peace finger those big toes, pressing the thumbs into the big toenail to activate those acupressure points. Inhale to find length. Exhale, try to get your head to touch your feet. A little bit longer. Okay, release. And we're gonna come into a comfortable seated position now for a little bit of arm stretching. We're gonna start with the right arm over the body, pulling with the left hand. Nice long deep breathing. And switch, left arm over, pulling with the right. And switch, right arm is up and back, pulling down with the left hand. And switch, right arm pulling the left arm back. And release those hands. Okay, just a few more stretches here, you guys and gals. Bending the left knee underneath, the right knee's gonna come over, stacking those knees in one line. Feet are nice and close to the body. Reaching the left arm up and back as the right arm comes underneath and back. Try to grasp your hands behind your back. If you can't, it's okay. Just try. And breathe. This is cow facing pose. And release the hands. Ooh, this arm is sore for me. Tight and sore. Inhale to find length here. Exhale as we drop the chest over the legs. Hi, everybody. How's everyone feeling today? Lifting the chest away from the thighs. And we're gonna switch those legs out. So right leg comes underneath, left leg comes up and over. Stacking those knees in one line. Pulling the feet nice and close to the body. Right arm reaches up and left arm reaches underneath and back. Trying to touch your hands behind your back. If you can. And release those hands. Inhale. Exhale, drop the chest down over the legs. Forward fold. My arms are sore today. They have been actually for a few days now. Maybe from doing this yoga pose every day. Okay, lift that chest away from the thighs. Unwind those legs. Just a couple more stretches. We're gonna do a seated spinal twist. So left leg is gonna bend. Right foot is gonna come up and over the left. Right foot on the outside of the left knee. We're gonna plant our right hand to the ground behind us. Inhale, the left arm comes up. Exhale as we twist, seated spinal twist. Bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. You can bring this hand into a mudra or just have it straight. Inhale to find length. Exhale, twist to the right, even deeper. Slowly unwind. And we're gonna do that on the left side now. So left foot comes to the outside of the right knee. Left hand gets planted behind. Inhale, reach the right arm up. exhale as we twist to the left. Bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee, Gyan Mudra, or just have a straight hand here. Inhale to find length. Exhale to twist to the left. Slowly unwinding. Okay, for our last posture here, our last stretch, we're gonna do seated forward fold one more time with some pointing and some flexing. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, reach for your feet. Now point your feet and reach for your toes. Hi, Red. Releasing away from your feet, coming into a comfortable seated position. Option to end in Shavasana here, which is what most yoga ends in, but I'm gonna end in a nice lotus pose here. Thank you everybody that joined for this evening, 30 minutes of relaxing and grounding yoga. All of these recordings do get posted to YouTube and also to the Sunshine community on our website. The links are all in the bio. I had a great time this evening, and I'm so grateful to be able to have this space and connect with you all here. It's been truly such a pleasure and an honor. The Divine Light in me honors, sees, and respects the Divine Light in you. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste. Have a beautiful rest of your day or evening, morning, wherever you are, and I'll see you later. Bye.